Hi everyone, welcome to my second video about Jehovah's Witnesses. My name is Ashley and I spent the first 20 years of my life as a Jehovah's Witness. The purpose of this video is to connect with anyone who's a current or former Jehovah's Witness and to educate those who are not 100% familiar with this religion. In this video, I want to talk about the importance of doing your own research. There are a lot of things I didn't learn about the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society until after I left the religion because the society forbids its members from doing outside research. Essentially, the Watchtower organization hinders critical thinking, which is defined as the objective analysis and evaluation of an issue in order to form a judgment. When considering serious choices that will affect your life and the lives of others, it's important to seek out different perspectives before you make a decision. When a scholar researches something, they don't just study a single interpretation of it. They sift through many sources. To get to the actual truth, you have to consider the nature of your sources. Are they objective or subjective? Are they biased? For example, if you read an article touting the benefits of milk and it's written by an agency within the dairy industry, is that an objective source or are they possibly trying to sell you something? With this in mind, the governing body tells you not to read anything about the organization that's not written by them. Should that not be concerning to you? Does that not tell you that there might be things that they don't want you to know? The ability to think critically is something that you're taught in school. It's an essential tool for conducting research, and you simply cannot get through college without being able to do objective research. This ability is in direct contrast with the teachings from the Watchtower. In a JW Broadcasting video titled, "What is the Best Education?" Tony Morris from the governing body says, "We will not need doctors or lawyers after Armageddon, but we will need carpenters and plumbers and similar construction trades. It requires faith to decline higher education and have the confidence that our material needs will be cared for by training in other fields of employment." Tony Morris and the rest of the governing body are not stupid. After 140 years of this cult being in existence, they know how to keep their members in line. They're all too aware that if Jehovah's Witnesses start going to college, they're going to have a more difficult time following instructions blindly. If they allow members to start making their own choices, they're not going to hold on to them. So they keep witnesses under their thumb by controlling every aspect of their lives and keeping them away from outside influence. The Watchtower demands behavior control, thought control, emotional control, and information control. Even your speech and vocabulary are altered to set you apart from others. Every choice you make is governed by the organization. All of your time is spent serving the needs of this group of white men. Think about all of those hours spent in the theocratic ministry school where you've trained to preach to non-believers. Then the long days out in field service trying to recruit people into the religion. The donations you're guilted into giving the organization. Consider the emotional control you're under. The disfellowshipping, the emotional blackmail, the labeling of apostates. The list goes on and on. Why do people follow all of these rules? It's because they're buying into the mission. They need you to, otherwise you'll go somewhere else, because who in their right mind would want to be part of something that constantly plagues you with fear and guilt? In Leah Remini's Scientology documentary, a former Scientologist mentioned that members are full of a crushing certainty that eliminates doubt. In her special episode on Jehovah's Witnesses, it was mentioned that you can't get people to do crazy stuff unless you get them to believe that this is the only way to get to where they're going. If you don't have the idea that there's something greater, something that you're going to achieve, some carrot at the end of the stick, you're not going to get people to whack that stick. You've got to have that carrot. If you've been a Jehovah's Witness, then you know just what that carrot is. It's paradise. First, there's Armageddon to get rid of everyone who's not in the organization. Then 144,000 will be shipped up to heaven, and the rest of us are here on earth. That's the carrot in a condensed nutshell. Now, as a witness, you have that crushing certainty and belief that the Watchtower organization's claim is true, that they're the one true religion. But all of these cults, whether it's Scientology, Mormonism, or Christianity in general, they have a carrot. They all claim to be the one true religion, and they all work to indoctrinate their members. It just goes to show that humans can be conditioned to believe just about anything. But it's your own developed critical thinking that will separate fact from fiction. One question I grappled with as I was leaving the cult was, why does the organization exist? What is the governing body hoping to gain? And after the research that I've done over the years, I think it's helpful to think about the organization as a business, because fundamentally it is a tax-exempt business. And the laws of business ethics do not apply. There are no regulatory agencies overseeing their business conduct. Unlike an actual business, the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society is benefiting from the labor of its millions of members with no actual oversight. Let's see the society for what it is, a multi-million-dollar publishing and real estate company. And if you don't believe that it's a real estate company, take into account that the famous Watchtower building in Brooklyn sold for $340 million in 2016. Cumulative sales of Watchtower property in Dumbo and Brooklyn Heights, New York were over $2 billion. This organization is making money hand over foot at the expense of its 8 million members. So if you're thinking about leaving the Jehovah's Witnesses and you want to have an accurate view of the organization, consider the facts. Do your research. Think critically. Don't let the governing body or me tell you what to believe. Form your own opinions through thorough research and make the truth your own. Sorry, I had to. So the last thing I wanted to add is that if you live in New England and are interested in connecting with other ex-JWs here, feel free to message me and I might be able to help connect you with other people in your area. So please feel free to comment below or message me anytime with questions or to share your story. Thanks for watching.